Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
This is the true form of lore gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
Wow, dude, you haven't botched an intro.
I butchered it
forever.
I butchered
dude, in like
it.
100 episodes. I'm not even kidding,
Dude. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, what are you doing?
Sorry.
What the hell is your problem?
I don't have a problem.
What were you doing? Just do it. I know what you wanted to do, so just do it.
Oh, you know what I wanted to do?
What's up, gamers?
No, that's not what I was gonna do.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna say, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? On tonight's episode, Zach and Dean drop dead weight again.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Ox After Dark, the late night, great night show where Dean and I talk about our weeks, our lives, our friendships that have been ended today. Lots of stuff to talk about tonight, Dean. Before we get into this, let's hit him with that. Dean.
This is so sad.
Tragedy struck this week on Monday. And I'm just not sure how I feel about it. So let's rewind. November 12th. The worst day of recent memory. I got a phone call that no one ever wants to hear. Your best friend was just in a car accident.
Right.
Sweet Angel Dean.
And
Rainer. After dealing with the car accident, I get home and I'm like, what the hell? The pizza we ordered before I knew Dean was in a car accident is not here yet. I let 30 minutes go by and I call Domino's Pizza. And I asked them, where's my pizza? And they told me, we delivered it an hour ago.
You a liar.
Essentially spit in my mouth.
You just have to
and I asked them to describe my house and I asked them to describe my wife. Both descriptions were inaccurate.
Yeah.
What happened was,
and then asked you if you were sure.
Yeah, they asked me if I was sure that my wife was white. And I'm like, no, my wife is black. What had happened was there is I live on a street and my house has a street number. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4. One street over, there is a very similarly named street with the same house numbers. Shout out to the idiot that did that. And the pizza person delivered it to the wrong address. And instead of being a good citizen, this awful human being couple signed for our pizza and ate it and tipped poorly, which is the worst part about it. So we fast forward to Monday. I get a text that my gift from Sydney had been delivered, from Dean had been delivered. And I'm only a few minutes away from my house when I get this text. And within 5 minutes of this text, I'm at my house. Okay.
I
check the door, which is where the package was delivered. I find nothing. I check the mail hub, which is where our packages go if they're not at the door. I find nothing. Dean, my mail person is no more than 50 to 100 yards away. And I walk over and ask them where my package is. They check the truck, and the mail person says, I may have delivered it to the quote unquote 1234 address on the other street, aka the Pizza Bandits. We drive, again, this is within seconds of me approaching the mail person. He's already finishing up that little box. He's like, let's go back and I'll get your package for you. We go to the porch, no package. Again, this is about 6-7 minutes after I initially inspected my mailbox. And the mail person knocks on the door and he asks me to wait by my car. And the Pizza Bandit answers the door, and the mailman returns with no package. And he says that the lady swears she did not bring the package inside. And I tell him the pizza story, and he goes back and confronts the woman again. A few minutes later, he comes back, no package, and he says she sounded really sketchy when I confronted her about the package the second time. But, you know, I'm just a mail carrier. I can't get your package back if she's saying that she doesn't have it. At this point, this is about $70 in 3 months that this woman has stolen from me. About $30, $40 in pizza, because we were anticipating you and Rainer watching The Mandalorian with us.
Right.
And this package of this amazing gift that you had given me. So I say, you know what? This is bullshit. I'm going to call the cops. Call the cops. And they say that because it's a non-emergency line, they may need to beat me at my work because it could be, 30 minutes before they can get out there. Really nice officer pulls up to my work. I chat with him, and I assume that he's just going to go get the package. But he's like, "Come on, take me to this house right now. We're gonna go and roll up on him." So I do. We go. We cop spends about 20 minutes trying to get this lady to open her door. To no avail. And he says, this is not that it's not a big deal, but it's, it's a package that's $25. Like, they're not going to bring in the SWAT team,
Right.
So he tells me to go to the post office and file a stolen mail thing. And, he gives me his police report information, his badge number to add to that report. So we go to the post office. And at the post office, they can confirm with the GPS tag from the little phone thing that the mail carriers have, where that the package was indeed scanned at that house that we suspected. So the post office has a entity called the Post Office Inspector General's Office, something like that. And I asked what that was, and the way that they described it was it's like the FBI for the post office. Like, all they deal with is stolen mail and mail fraud.
Dang.
So they're opening a case against this woman, and the postmaster himself told me that he was going to go and try to retrieve old Bumblebee. Nothing came of that I know of. And, at this point, in Texas, it is a pretty big deal to steal mail in Texas now. It's actually a felony. And when they told me, at this point, the last resort, other than filing these claims and starting these processes, was to do an insurance claim. And my heart was broken, Dean. I lit an eternal flame for my Bumblebee. And I had all my Bumblebees tribute to him.
Is the thing on right now?
Is the what?
Is that candle on right now?
It's an eternal flame, Dean. It stays lit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. It's just right there.
No, I didn't keep it in there. It would burn the figures. I moved it somewhere else.
Oh, can you go get it?
I don't want to burn my hands. It's been burning for hours. The glass is molting hot, okay?
There's a good way around that.
And Dan Lee, being the sweet angel that he was, had all his Transformers salute in honor of fallen Mervyn.
I'm not kidding. That's one of the coolest things.
Mervyn says Postmaster General investigates stolen packages and mail fraud. Yeah, I don't know. Mervyn, that's what he said. And Dan, this is such a sweet tribute to my sweet bee. And let me read you what House Bill 37 does. So mail theft is now a Class A misdemeanor, which is pretty serious, to a 3rd-degree felony. All right, so what's going on here?
I'm picking up the Kylo Ren head sculpt.
Who painted it?
Victoria. She's over there. It's snowing outside, guys.
I know, winter wonderland. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Bam.
Hey! Oh my goodness. That looks fantastic. Dude, his eyes are so good.
Maybe don't ruin this beautiful moment. Dean, have you ever heard the tragedy of Kylo Ren?
I lived the tragedy of Kylo Ren. I'm super bummed out.
So let me give you some backstory. For those that listen, you know my wife painted Dean and I some C-Reg Kylo Ren head sculpts. And I was awoken Sunday morning very early, much earlier than Dean normally wakes. And I was told there was a tragedy with his collection.
Can you put my picture really big on the screen for these guys?
Yeah, and remember, for the people listening as well.
Yeah, so I was just going through my morning routine, and my dog was unusually quiet, and I was like, what the hell is he doing? So I look back, and I see him chewing on something, and I was like, what the hell is that? It's huge. So I get up and I grab it, and it is
oh no,
dude. Destroy. I don't think there's any salvage.
Your mom forever. No
You
dice.
met her the other day when I bought the Detolf from you.
Motherfucker, that was 2 years ago.
So you've known her for 2 years.
The other day,
right?
That was the other day. It's a day, and it's not today. And it wasn't
That is
yesterday
true.
or tomorrow. It was the other day.
like the other day we were at the Disney store and I met you. Man,
Yeah.
that was the
Dude, that was one of the best other day I've ever had.
Yeah,
Y'all are wild.
Actually, I did look it up because people get me on that all the time. They're like, that's not the other day.
Like this reminds
There's
me
no
of
definitive
that is true.
time frame of what a other day is. So I just use it like that because it's like, well,
Is it the same thing like your whole no arm Gohan theory? Like he has no
Sure.
arm, but he also has one arm.
yeah, but
He's
you
missing
have two,
an arm.
He has 2 arms. I didn't say he doesn't have.
You said
arms.
you said the
I said
Gohan
he
with
doesn't
no
have
arm.
No arm.
Which is, I guess,
So you still have one
in
arm.
the most.
left.
Okay, so it reminds me of my kid. She's like learning to talk.
You had it on the table. Or
I might need to locate that over there somewhere for me.
Like, that's what Rainer eats his cereal, bro. Have some respect.
Bro. So let's check in on this Bo-Katan. I think it held pretty good.
Speaking of cereal, what's y'all's favorite cereal? I don't think I know that about y'all.
Definitely Cookie Crunch.
Cookie Crunch. What is that? Some what is that? Walmart brand?
No, that's a national brand.
Cookie
Never come out.
No, you're thinking of
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crunch. That's some great value
I
stuff.
did the cookie, and then I got to the crunch. I was like, it's not crunch.
There's a whole bunch of Cookie Crunch at the Walmart right there.
Win.
What's up, gamers?
Episode 100 of the Collecting Weekly podcast is here. We're joined by some of the most handsome gentlemen the internet has ever seen.
That's right.
And then Rainer. It's so good to be here, guys. We have I asked everyone to bring a beverage, so let's crack those bad boys open. We'll have a cold one with the boys. They put right in the mic.
Coca-Cola.
What are you guys drinking tonight, Rainer? What are you drinking? You got a
I got Sharper's Mead.
Oh wow!
A little bit of a story behind how I fell in love with this, but I can tell you later.
Dean, what do you got?
Big Red, man.
Steven, what do you got?
Just a nice Dr. Pepper.
Nice. Manny's got I think it was
Got
Coca-Cola.
doing some
Mario, what do you got, buddy?
Newcastle, baby.
Nice. I'm drinking Modelo Michelada. Good stuff. Very
You're
good
taking
stuff.
blood pressure, boy.
Well, I'm taking my medicine. I'm gonna be right at neutral.
You're taking a double dose.
Meaning, do you check for dust?
If you get tells you to log in, I'll give you my login.
I mean, that would probably be a good idea if you just send me your login. That way I can buy it if it comes out.
I feel like Dean would dust his collection, but Zach doesn't have to because he sells it so quick.
Wow. You're gonna come at me at 2:39 a.m. with that bullshit.
Some fucking great
For no reason. We're all here having bro moments, and Dylan just comes out and fucking. I'm just Dean. I was just fucking JFK driving by the school book repository, and Dylan fucking blew my brains out, dude. That was fucking ugly.
Pores is hard.
All right, so Black Series 3.75 Darth Vader, right?
Okay.
Like right when I first started collecting, that was like a hot thing. It was like a $30 figure, right?
Okay.
And I was looking for it, right? And this guy, I think he said he found 3. They were sold, but he was like, I can find more because they're hitting my area pretty good, right?
Hey, I got it.
Nice. What'd you offer him? 70?
65.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. So, but if you think about it, because if you send it to Alfred, there's a $10 service fee plus the fee, which is $30, plus you'd have to get it pressed for another $5 or $10. So at that point, you might as well just buy it. Anyway, so I messaged him. I'm like, hey, I need you to look for one of these if you can. And he said something very like weird. It was like, he was like, yeah, you got to do something special for me if I can find it for you. And me being this naive 25-year-old, I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And so like 2 days later, he's like, hey, I went to like 15 Walmarts and I found it. And he's like, it's yours. It'll be like $16 shipped, something like that, right? Like $10 plus $4 shipping or something like that. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I can, look, if you need a figure, I can look for it, like retail plus shipping, like whatever. And he's like, no, you got to send me a picture of your ass. And I was like, what?
Wait, you're hold on. I'm like so into. I just got this order. I logged into my PayPal. I'm listening to your story. This guy finds it for you, offers to ship it to you, and then says you have to send me a picture of your
ass.
Okay,
right?
I wanted to make sure I wasn't that removed from what's happening.
So I was like, what? Because at first I thought he maybe mistyped it or something, like, because that's such a random thing, right? And this dude went from being super cool to like hella pervy. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, just go in front of a mirror and just like snap a picture of your ass. It doesn't have to be like spread cheek or anything like that. And I was like, he's like, I drove like 3 hours to find this for you. Let me see that ass. And I was like, well, first off, I am not like a Twinkie fucking I'm not attractive at all. So for some random dude on the internet to be like, let me see that ass, like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And you know
what, man? Keep your goddamn Darth Vader.
So hang on, no,
this motherfucker got that Vader. I want to see it. I know Zach. He's not gonna let a figure get away.
The camera goes away and comes back with Darth Vader in hand.
No, so I was like, and he's like, this is another guy, and he like just like sent a picture, like it doesn't have to be anything too crazy, and it was just like, this, and I'm like, no, what the fuck? And he was like,
wait. Bare ass or clothed, like just your back?
The guy that he sent me, like, this is what I'm looking for, it was clothed, which is even weirder.
Yeah,
like I don't understand. He's like, and I was like, I just can, and I was like, that is so weird. And I'm like, do you do this to everybody?
Like, are you joking?
No, I was like, are you joking? Like, is this a real thing? And he's like, yeah. He's like, everyone that I hook up, Eddie says now it's after dark. I was like, yo, he's like, everyone that I hook up, like they have no problem. Like, it's just such an easy thing. And I was like, no, dude, like that's so weird. And I was like, dude, I'll pay you like $20, which was like $5 more than you wanted, if you just send it to me and I don't, like, we just forget that this conversation happened. And I was like, or I'm just gonna roast you on my story because that's a fucking weird ass thing that you just told me to do. And so he sent it, for $20. I didn't have to show him my ass, but it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Wait. Okay, well, I'm not gonna let this dude eat my ass. So...
Bro, I need that sound bite. I need that sound bite for next episode.
I gotta be honest with you, Zach.
Oh no.
I didn't see them.
What the hell?
I completely forgot. Literally, we signed on. I was like, oh shit.
What the hell?
I know, I'm sorry.
You
dude.
dropped this shit on me 36 minutes into the show.
I know. I feel bad. I do.
What the hell? What is the point of this segment? That's it. We're done with this segment. The segment's done. I remember when we first started doing live shows, I think it was about episode maybe like 18, 20. And I would remember it was always so sad. But we would be streaming, right? And like we would have like one person watching the whole time for like maybe like 40 episodes, like only one person watching. And I would always be so happy about that. Like, wow, like someone watched our show live, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3 people watching, and I just like, and no one would ever comment. And I thought that was so weird. And but again, I was so like wow, this people spent an hour of their time watching us.
Yeah.
And then I remember one time we were in a show, and I think your YouTube app crashed or something. And I remember right when it crashed, the 1 went to a 0. Look at this right here. Brooke says, I love Big Hero 6. I cried. Steven says they sacrificed themselves without knowing they would make it or not. And that is what it means to be a true hero.
Yeah, and then you just shit on it when they survive anyway.
So Dean, time out. No, time out. So let's say me and you are hanging out, and someone pulls out a gun and says, "Get down, motherfucker!" And I jump in front of the bullet. Boom, get shot. I'm on the ground. I'm bleeding. I'm dying. But I get saved in the hospital, and you're gonna come in the room and be like, "Man, that wasn't worth anything. You survived at the end." Dude. Eddie says, Zach, you have to go out like Sonny Corleone to gain Dean's respect on deck. Wow. Dude, that is one of the most brutal scenes in cinema.
That was funny. Who was that? Eddie?
God, someone please Photoshop that right now. Someone Photoshop that.
But oh, man. For when I roll the 3d6, I just take the highest?
You are adding those 3 numbers together because that's the damage of your weapon.
Okay. I think I did the other one wrong then earlier.
Oh.
It's okay. Because I don't remember what the other number was. It's a 41.
41 off of 3d6?
Yeah, I rolled the... Wait. I'm confused.
You get the 3d6 dice, right? And you roll.
Yeah, I'm using the digital roller, and it says total 11, total 15, total 11.
Use your real dice. And roll the 6 3 times.
That's lame.
A few minutes later.
I don't know if it's a 6 or a 9.
You re-roll.
Oh, no, it's 6 then. And another 6 and then 4. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Boom! 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Man knows algebra.
I'd have to sit down and really think about like what my grails are because I own a lot of them. The biggest one I had recently was
my grail right here. Look at that! Look at that handsome guy.
That's not narcissistic at all.
Look at that! Look at that sculpt.
How are you gonna do the patchy facial hair?
Oh, Dean.
That was harsh.
Well, let me answer. What are you guys looking forward to? Dean's looking forward to the touch of a woman at some point. The warm caress of a woman.
That hurts.
I know. I'm like King Tutankhamun, the young king, ruling over this empire. Dean, your face is incredible. When I said that, you're like, well, you didn't even have to say it, but I knew you.
That's exactly what
you had this like you were like smiling, and then you're like,
oh, we gotta go back and see that live.
I know.
First post my 1 to 6 scale. Hope he sees this. Does that mean 20 meters in this photo? That's awesome. That's massive. Why am I wearing Yeezys? Why is my head there? Is that Felix Schellberg? Truth is, I do not just have legs. I do not have anything. This is the true form of Floor Gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big line.
For instance, I always wonder what clips you guys use for the intro. Danny says I like the auxiliary power. What are you laughing at, Dean?
I was gonna say something and like see if I could get you to quit the show one more time. But...
What were you gonna say? Just say it, Dean. We hurt my feelings enough today.
Well, Steven said nobody said anything bad, and I was gonna be like,
"Uh-oh, Dean's on a roll."
That the audio is off for Dwight.
Oh yeah,
well, we've talked about.
I know that we did, but they didn't know that. So,
you know, if I can nitpick it really quick,
no, we're not nitpicking. That's enough.
No.
Hold on. Nitpicking nothing.
Hold on, let me just tell you what I would change. All right, so I would change the part where Darth Vader comes out, and then that last second you see Boba Fett, and it's like, no. I think you could just have Darth Vader, like, you know.
And I'm like, dude, I've worked on this thing for 3 hours. I've worked on the show sheet all day by myself, like a single parent. I'm washing and drying the dishes. I text Dean at 1. What's up, baby boy? Wake up. He texts me back at 4. Almost. Okay, so when I tell you, can you please take 1 second to check the fucking mic settings, and you're like, no. And then you followed up with all this hate.
I wouldn't.
With all this hate.
My microphone settings were correct.
But you're also the guy that has gone on air with the mic settings not correct. So that's why I was like, let's just double check it. Manny, can you mediate for this rest of this?
Hey man, I'm just here, you know.
Water on your BH, like. But you don't know, right? You don't know how it works.
I mean, I guess
until I know for sure. But I got the wait, what?
Yours was only $40.
Yeah, it was the Bio Bidet Slim Edge Simple Bidet Toilet Attachment. Very easy to install, okay? It took me maybe 5 minutes to install. It comes with everything you need in the kit, right? Very sturdy. And the one thing I will say, Dean, this is like it's like an all or nothing bidet, right? It's not like you can quarter turn it to decrease the flow. I mean, I'm talking your anus has a super soaker on it, right?
Yeah.
But boy, Dean, my man.
Night and day, huh?
It's got what?
For the BH and the taint.
Dude, my gooch grease was gone. My gooch grease was gone.
Don't do that.
No, it's gone, dude. I'm telling you, dude. I find myself making every excuse to go to the bathroom now. In fact, I didn't go to the bathroom at work today so that I could use the bathroom at my house.
That's weird.
For instance, after dark out of nowhere.
Actually, he said after dark out if nowhere?
God damn it, Fern. Fern Reese says gotta blast them dingleberries, dude. Those dingleberries are eliminated. Dude, no lie. I think that if you turn it on and there's nothing in front of it, I mean, I think you could probably hit maybe 6-7 feet away. I mean, it's powerful. Bit of a miscommunication today, and honestly, I feel really bad.
Yeah, me too.
So we were shooting some B-roll, Freudian slip.
Whichever one.
We were shooting some B-roll, and
for our OnlyFans. So it was B-hole.
In the middle of it, we see Manny pop up on the screen, and he's like, "I didn't realize you guys were in person today," and I felt really bad.
Yeah,
good. As you should.
Yeah. Because I invited Manny to the stream. I was like, hey, like, make sure you jump on the show so we could talk about the Tots thing, the movie, like, so we could discuss some stuff. And he was like, oh, maybe. So, like, to me, I was like, oh, that means no. And then it completely slipped my mind that I was going to be here in person. And then Manny popped up, and I was like, oh, no.
You guys are jerks.
Actually.
I never had those.
Don't answer that question on the Twitch stream, dude.
Why?
That's definitely a bait to say CD's nuts.
Oh,
I know Twitch, dude. That's what a lot of
do you
times.
guys own any CDs? And then if you just said yes, they would say CD's nuts. That is
or
not like
no,
a good
like,
setup.
oh well, CD's nuts. Yeah. No.
Oh.
I love Twitch, but goddamn, guys, y'all.
Wow, Cody says I'm just saying Dean greater than Zach for audiobook reading, more range in Dean's voice. First off, Cody, fuck you. Second off, Cody, Dean, how do we remove someone from being an admin of the group? Unrelated to what just happened.
I don't know, man.
That's fucked up, dude. Why would Dean read my audiobook? That doesn't make any sense.
And every single time I looked, it's sold out.
I'm so glad that I wasn't sharing my screen.
I'm not even kidding. Maybe Deanie's okay with this. We'll see. She eats the chip. But she's the one that wanted to do this.
Okay, now you're back.
And we do a giveaway for this one. Because they're, like she said, they're hard to get. They
At least 2 years.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I know I can't do this.
But you also advertised it last week that you were going to try it. That's what I'm saying.
I guess
it was never in question that I was going to try it.
Steven, we can bite the chip together. I would love to bite a
Sean
chip.
Yahtzee says, wait, Zach isn't eating one? Look, if my voice is in any way harmed by this, Lloyd's of London would kick in, but it would be a tragedy to the airwaves. Okay.
Well,
so
I don't know if that many people miss you. Oh my god. Instant. Oh my god.
How hot are we talking?
This is disgusting.
It's not so. If it's
I'm
it's so
spitting this
gross.
out. This is disgusting. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh.
That
It's
is
pretty-
honestly foul.
It's pretty fucking hot. But the flavor is what's so bad.
Does it taste like
Oh.
peppers or just
It just tastes like fucking acid. Mm. Oh my god. The ice cream helps.
Oh.
Oh.
I
You
think
know,
it's
this one is
most, like
16 and
20.
10.
Yeah, most was during the chip thing.
Dude, that shit was fucking terrible.
Dude, I want to get
Yeah.
a spicy McChicken right now, dude.
I feel bad. I owe Dean lunch or something. Because that was pretty painful.
To be fair, you cooked dinner. That shit was so bad. Dude.
The dinner?
No, the chip.
Oh, I was like, dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that would be so sad if he
she made
felt that way.
pork chops. Those were amazing.
Well, I didn't know that my aunt was right in front of the door, and I stepped on her leg, and I heard like a grind, I was like, and I just heard, "Ay, mi pierna," dude. I think I fractured her bone. It was the funniest thing ever. Till this day, dude, she rubs her leg.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Are you wearing underwear underneath there?
Why is that the question? Why is that the question? Of
Just
course
so-
I'm wearing Under Armour, dude. Of course I'm wearing.
Oh, then you should be fine. Show us
I'm
the
not.
outfit.
I'm not gonna fucking have my twig and berries rumbling around, dude. You kidding me? I don't know where the suit's been. I get COVID on my peen, dude.
Can't see the cap.
Yeah, dude.
The helmet crease.
This is a very flattering blue, though. I must say, I feel stunning in this.
It looks a little too bright. All the colors are like, wow. You know what I mean?
These colors don't run, baby. It's a red, white, and blue, my friend.
It needs some weathering on it, Zach.
Yeah, because honestly, I know you, and I don't mean this disparagingly.
If you fucking say one bad thing about me, Dean, my body.
It's not a bad thing. It's just a character flaw.
Wow. Thanks.
You're gonna sell this in a matter of maybe a month or two.
You're literally a bad person. Do you know
It's
that?
just the way you are, though. You move your collection. You don't like.
That's
to...
Manny. That's not me. I don't move my collection like that.
Yeah, dude. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Are you fucking kidding me? The fuck are
Anyway.
you? Fucking ham sandwich?
Eric, I don't know what the fuck it's from. That's why I asked.
I didn't know either. Okay, look, either that looks pretty dope. Damn, that actually does.
$160. Where the fuck are you getting $45?
I thought it was $45. I guess that's right.
Dumb idiot, dude. You're fucking stupid.
Why are you so
You're a
mean to me?
dumbass.
Why are you so mean to me?
Oh, dude, just go fucking lay in the street, dude. New this week. What did you pick up? Yeah, new this week. It's new this week. Well, yeah, you guys ready? Yes. It's new this week.
To kick us off?
Yeah, are you ready?
Yes.
It's
New this week.
What you gonna use?
Please kick us off.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm ready.
It's
New this week.
It's new this week.
An old time there.
We have fun.
And
honestly, I love fucking hanging out on Ox, dude. Also, this bat is hella off center.
Off centered. It's centered like almost exactly on the ox.
No, I meant like instead of level, it's the right wing on the Y is way lower than it is on the A.
Well, yeah, because bats don't fly like this. They do
that's
this.
a Batman logo, so it should just be.
Well, the graphic that I pulled this from, it was at an angle, so I kept it at an angle.
So you probably just tilt it.
You want to make the logos from now on? Okay, and After Dark tomorrow, maybe. If you can even stand to be on air with me again.
I don't think, Zach, you're like a brother to me. Of course I'll be on air with you.
Yeah, Cain and Abel. Eric, please put that on clips, please. That was good, dude.
Yeah, you're ridiculous with her wokeness. Now everybody has you have to know everyone's pronouns.
Wow. Okay, so we'll do the
all seen
BuzzFeed
that
one.
meme, Dean. We'll just disregard.
3 sets of hands.
Yeah.
But you're also the high bidder, so you probably should ask that question before you bid, but okay.
You're stupid.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Stupid idiot.
Stupid slut.
What a dumb idiot.
Let's do a roast of Eric Mariscal for Zach Spencer's birthday, actually.
Dude. Yeah.
But he's not there.
Val, you better not report me.
God damn it. Eric says rip. Someone outbid me PLS. Well, it's going to be your figure in 20 seconds. Idiot.
What an absolutely
what a fucking idiot.
You know, you remember when we started the stream, we're like, don't bid on it if you don't want it. Remember
and
that
then
part?
on every slide, it literally says don't bid on it. If you, dude, can you imagine if we have to ban Eric's?
Dude, that's going to be awesome.
All right, what's the lag at? Holy shit, dude. Not only did Eric do that, he also bid $5 more than the last bid.
Like, what? I want to know. Can he join the stream? I want to know what the fuck he was thinking.
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like, you know, like, fucking, I don't know. Like, never know, you know, like.
First, he bids way up. And then he's like, wait a minute. Do the fingers articulate? Like, that's a fucking deal breaker? What the fuck? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, man.
Are you telling me I can't articulate the fingers of this highly articulated die-cast metal figure that is...
Danley says he misses Damien on Small Talk Bro.
Same.
Eric says the best road trip snack is ass. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yo, Loki, the Batman face on the right looked like he just sniffed a fart.
Back over here. Daily. What I put him through.
Oh yeah, he's an asshole. Like
It's
one
so
day
funny.
I'm gonna make a 13 Reasons Why video.
Dude, it's so funny because like I'll talk to my mom. She's like, "Why are you so mean to Zach?" I'm like,
Real quick, we got $20 as the high bid.
"Noise." I was like, "You have no idea what we put each other through because it's not just me. I'm just really good at it."
Well, you do it more openly on the stream.
Yeah, because you did the thing to me today or yesterday with the what was it? Dare Dean's ass is really
enormous.
Like, what the fuck? I didn't even say.
Second's high bid is $46 by Eric.
Devin, I thought you tuned in for me. You fucking little
Wow.
slut.
Wow. Can you imagine if any other show called their listeners sluts? Or openly roasted their followers?
Nah.
Oh, Manny says, remember Dean's
My couch.
Oh, dude, that one time that your couch was all broken and Manny says my boy's pounding ass, and then he's like, my boy's growing up. Oh man,
Don't remember that at all.
dude, that was fucking hilarious. Zach Spencer says he wants a roast for his 30th birthday.
Absolutely not.
I mean, you've already been hit by a car, so what's a roast for? Oh, that's a sample of the roast. That's why we can't do a roast. It would.
Yeah, it's like, thanks everybody for coming out to Zach's birthday. It's sponsored by Papa John's. I already told him that joke, so he already knows about it. He already knows.
Did they say Roman?
Time out. You were talking all this mess last episode about you coming after Dean, and I want to hear your Watto's voice. You're not getting out of it that easily. You can't come after the king and then expect to just waltz out of this without your Watto's impression for the fans to vote on.
All right, here we go.
Let's hear it.
Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Only money.
I forgot to watch it. I am so sorry. Oh my god, dude! I almost fainted. Dude, I completely he quit the show. Oh my god. I got so busy. I forgot. I even set a reminder today, and I was like busy cleaning. Oh, okay, this is a picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Small Talk, the show where we talk about absolutely nothing important. I did want to touch base on that, and let's go back in time, Dylan, back to summer 2019. You were one of our biggest listeners at the time, and Damien was a really good friend of the show, and we had an idea, like we felt that, you know, we weren't able to touch on as many smaller figures as we would have liked, and we would always get emails like, hey, you guys didn't talk about this Marvel Legends thing or this Mezco thing, and that's one, because we didn't really collect those, but two, you know, they weren't really in our alley. And you know, obviously you're a big fan of a lot of those companies, and you know, we kind of had this idea for a show, and it took many different forms until we finally had it ready to go. And I got to give a lot of props to both of you guys, because, you know, when Dean and I made Collecting Weekly, and then also OFAC, Dean and I had been really good friends for a while, and so we had that to go from. And then Pete and Ian had been friends for a really long time, and Steve as well. And it was a natural next step from being really good friends to having a show. But with you and Damien, you guys really didn't know each other at all. And so we kind of forced you guys to work together. And I mean, both of you guys were very passionate about the idea. But the actual execution, I think for the first few episodes, it was kind of like, one, you guys getting to know each other, because again, you were pretty much total strangers, and then two, learning to host a show and all the things that went with it. I remember the first episode was just awful. We really threw you guys into the fire, and I think I was a little rude to Damien on that first episode, so I was getting pissed because he kept interrupting me. The second episode
was that the giveaway episode? That wasn't, was it?
I think it was, and he kept interrupting. I was like, dude, let me finish my point. God damn it. And you know, but episode 2, I remember we were recording like at 2 a.m, and Damien's creepy clock kept going off, and that was fun. But I mean, since then, I think, you know, you guys are really, really good friends. You've grown together, I think, as hosts, as friends, as individuals. And I don't think enough can be said about what Damien has done for the network from, I think he started kind of hanging around us around March of 2019. until obviously October of 2020. So he is taking a step back. I think he said he's feeling a little burned out by a couple things, and he has some stuff in his personal life he wants to get situated. But we're really proud of him. He's done a great job with this show, and if he comes back, that's great. We'd love to have him. If he decides to go a different direction, that's we were fortunate enough to have had him on the team for as long as we had. So I just wanted to talk about that briefly, just because he's been a great asset for the network. And, I think Small Talk is a far better show for having him on it as a host than it would be if we picked almost anyone else. So enough about the sentimental stuff.
Yeah, real quick. I am not an emotional person, but yeah, that makes me feel just kind of what you went over there, Damien. I would say,
what's up, gamers?
What up, Dean? So I don't know, you guys. I'm sure you guys have friends where you could not talk.
I don't.
Shut up for a second. You guys have friends where, like, you guys can go months, weeks without talking, and when you get together, it's without skipping a beat. Guys, like, you still got your inside jokes, everything like that. That's what it's like with Damien and I. It wasn't a forced relationship like you talk about us being forced to work with each other, but it essentially was, it was more like, would you be down to maybe work with Damien? I'm like, yeah, no problem. I just want to talk about toys, man. And so, like, we called each other up, and I think we had like a 2-hour conversation right off the get-go. And it's almost like to the point to where now Damien and I don't talk to, like, even at times, if we don't talk until the night before our show, it's still like not like without skipping a beat. We have our conversations just about personal lives and everything like that. We've had not so fun conversations, and then we've had obviously great conversations, and just it was never forced is what I'm getting at. It's one of those relationships we've been able to pick up from the get-go, even with minimal conversations. And he's a great guy to get along with, to know, to talk to, and I'll always feel blessed to have known him. Even like you said, even if he doesn't ever return to the show, just the fact that I was able to have that relationship with him and build that, and from now on I've gained a person in my life that I wouldn't have otherwise, goes a long ways. So
dude, I was not prepared to jump into such a sweet, fucking beautiful moment and conversation. That's I know that sounds funny, but I'm not kidding. Like, it's such a nice thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Damien. I hope he's not done totally. But sometimes you just feel burnt out and you want to take a break. So, and then you have to survive and like escape. Like, you have to make it to like a drop zone.
I sent you the fan art that it's based on.
But there's like other players on the map, and there's NPCs. So you have to like.
I mean, I guess.
It almost looks like a cross, and then the
it almost looks like a Revan-esque.
Like he has red wings on the sculpt.
I think it's supposed to look primitive.
Pull up that sculpt again.
Yeah.
That motherfucker went down on an alien girl that's on the right.
Please stop.
Look at the sculpt, dude. Pull that up.
Killing me, Dean. Now I really don't want it anymore. Come on, hey, at least the front of it looks sick, right?
Like the dude that owns the diner and Obi-Wan goes and talks to him, he's just like motherfucker just going down. What's that motherfucker's name?
Dex.
Shit.
Wait, Griffin, didn't you used to have a show called Dex something or other? I remember that vaguely.
Dex size? Yeah, I think he did.
Nope. I have no idea what you guys are fucking talking about.
Danny Lee says maybe the cracks are supposed to be there.
Yeah, maybe he's like metamorphosis and like transforming. And
so, Griffin, was this a private commission just for you, or did he have several people that were?
Is that a mask?
I brought the idea to him, and then he sold multiple others to different people.
Have other people finished their? Well, actually, yeah. Is that a mask on the right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
So you can take
I have
a
seen
deeper
one
breath.
finished custom. It's tied to events from the book.
So he doesn't smell it.
Oh my god, Dean. Anyway, I've seen
Different
one
flavors out
full
there.
finished custom that I didn't like very much. I'll try and find a pic right now.
Musty.
Man, you guys should really shut the fuck up. You know that?
I'm not laughing at the skull, but I'm laughing at what Dean's saying.
I'm looking for this picture, okay?
Are you really mad at me right now, Griffin? The way you said
No.
that sounded like you were hurt.
No, just stop.
It's funny because earlier we were telling Fern that I really know how to ruin a figure for someone.
All right, here we go, Zach. Brace yourself. This looks really bad.
Why are you typing so loud, Griffin? You're scaring me.
If it's done right, it would be cool, but I would rather have Sam Jackson's story close if they're going to bring back a Jedi.
Dude, no. He's dead.
That would, don't you think that would maybe
This
undermine
building
Revenge
is
of the
shaped
Sith
like a
little?
triangle.
I'd
He
pack-
could have
I'd-
hit and slid.
I'd
But
pack
don't-
the bags. I'd pack my bags.
Don't you
and
think
just
that
go
would
live
like
in the woods.
ruin Revenge of the Sith for you when you go back?
No,
No, because Darth
Mace
Maul
Windu is the
survived.
shit.
Darth Maul survived even worse. Why couldn't Mace survive?
Exactly.
I'm with you. Cody.
Here's the thing.
You got me there.
Here's the thing. Bring him back and then have Boba Fett kill him. And then
That
it
would be
closes the circle.
actually that would be pretty fucking dope. Actually, you had me for like a half second.
Right?
You had me for a second.
The full
Okay,
circle
I have
of
an
revenge
idea.
in this scenario.
Dude,
That's
that would
not
be
a bad idea.
I have an idea for a
would
show.
actually be Cody. I'm
Guys,
gonna.
Hey,
It was
I have an
stupid
idea
at
for a
first.
show, okay?
No,
I have an
shut
idea
up,
for a show.
Griffin.
No,
The
fuck
fuck
you.
up. So who got an OnlyFans? We do. OnlyFans.com/collecting weekly. Give us a follow.
We're going to do
Dean
Chubb
will
and Tuck
post his-
photos?
Dean will post his Anna's at 15 followers.
Yeah. Yeah, my BH. Funny thing, my BH also has a goatee.
Oh, that was a visual. Oh man, Dean's Annis looks like a
Dude,
ham
you
sandwich.
know, I have spare lands as well.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, my guy.
Dude, did you take all the magic cards you gave me back? You did, right?
Yes.
You fucking asshole.
What color's your deck, Zach?
Brown,
It's
black curly hair. Oh, the deck. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
White
Wait.
sleeves, my guy.
Oh my god. I'm
White
so
sleeves.
glad, dude. I'm so stoked you didn't let that joke slide, dude.
Oh, dude,
I
I
was about
was
to
right
come
on
in
it.
there, but as soon as you said
Damn.
brown, I was like, he got it.
It's white with black, with like a few blacks.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, the magic cards.
All right, well, let's thank our Patreons here. Thank you very much, Ben Porter, Griffin Campbell, Sean Fear, Ian CB, Rian Mendez, Eric Marshall, Quinn Aguirre, Lee Hernandez, King Louie, Mark Person, Dan Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Craig, Jason Nelson, Big Fern, King Zachary V, Caesar Quinn, I apologize if I butchered that, Eddie Mendez, Eric Ruiz, Mario Cortez, Stephen Percha, again, sorry if I butchered that, Sean Yeesby, Jesse Contreras, Steve and Maria Standley. Thank you very much for your Patreon. What you do helps us to you.
Yes.
What?
What?
I'm just dying because you called. Lemur. That was not. That was great. It's Leo or not? That's not Lemur or not. Holy shit!
Try to get through that quick.
Oh, Rainer, you kind of butchered that one. You kind of butchered a few of them. Holy shit, dude.